Where do I find more people? This is the biggest question we get asked by network marketers today, and this episode is all about unlocking a steady stream of prospects for your network marketing business. In case you're meeting for the first time, my name's Carrie Hyam.
I'm Fran Loebscher.
I'm Brandy Shaver.
And we are 3 out of 5 beaches here at Beach Boss Influencers. And at Beach Boss, we teach network marketers like you how to grow a profitable network marketing business in less time using social media, automation, and influence marketing. So don't forget to smash that subscribe button and make sure you share your biggest takeaway of today's episode with us on social media and tag us so that we can comment back. And please share this episode with anyone you think may benefit from it, your teams, your uplines, friends that you have in network marketing, so that we can all rise to the top together. And in today's episode, we'll cover 5 essential steps to find unlimited prospects with top tips and techniques that will help you build a thriving network. So let's dive in with step 1, Fran.
Awesome. So step 1, and this is probably one of the most important steps, and usually the biggest mistake that network marketers make, because most network marketers are told when they join a company is this product is amazing, this company is amazing, everybody needs a side gig and everybody needs this product, because if you're in skincare, for example, everybody has skin. If you are insurance, everybody needs insurance. If you are whatever you're in, everybody needs a product. And while maybe everybody does, not everybody is aware that they need it. So it's identifying who your target audience is and creating a profile for your ideal prospect, identifying the characteristics of your ideal prospect. Who is that person who's actually actively looking for your products, actively looking for your opportunities? Think about their demographics, their interests, and their pain points. And you create this detailed profile of your ideal customer, your ideal prospect, including, how old they are, what their life looks like, how many kids they have, what are they doing right now, what are their goals, what are the challenges they're facing, what are the pains and struggles they're facing right now. You create this picture of this person. You know exactly who that person is. And usually that person is somebody who's just like you, and maybe you 5 years ago, 6 months ago. That makes it much more, it's easier to relate to who you were, okay, and the struggles that you were going through. Why does this matter? Number one, it focuses your efforts, because knowing who your ideal prospect is helps you tailor the content that you're creating. It's not like I'm writing to everybody and anybody and I'm standing like on this platform and just shouting at everybody, but you're actually speaking to Carrie. Okay. And when your content speaks to that one person, and I'm sure you've all experienced this, when you read a post and you're thinking, like, how the hell do they know what's going on in my head? How do they know? Like, this is what I'm struggling with, because they know who you are and they know exactly what you are struggling with and what your dreams and desires look like and what that feels like. And when you speak to that one person, you speak to thousands, because there are thousands of people who are going through the exact same things. But if you try and speak to everybody, your content will literally land on deaf ears and nobody will hear it. Nobody will see it. Nobody will make that connection with you. Okay. So making sure that you are, focused and efficient, with your outreach, is streamlining your prospecting process by targeting those individuals who are actually more likely to be interested in your product and your business opportunity.
Awesome. So the next piece is leveraging your social media effectively. Number 1, choosing the right platform for you. Now, there's no right, wrong, good, bad, or ugly. It's only what works in social media. And so you can, there's many people that have built a massive multi-million-dollar business on TikTok. There's people that have done it on Facebook. There's people that have done it on Instagram. Same with LinkedIn, right? It doesn't really matter. It's what works for you. So pick one and don't try to build them all at the same time. Get one up and profitable and doing what it needs to be doing before you go jumping to another platform. It's just so much overwhelm when you start, doing stuff on social media. And then ensure your social media profiles are professional and clearly communicate your value proposition. So they need to be clear, like a picture of you. Again, we love your dogs and we love your kids, but it's really hard to build a relationship with someone on social media if you never see their face. So use your face. That's how people connect with you. Now, I know someone's going to come at me about the whole, do a faceless brand, blah, blah, blah. That's great. You can do that too. It just takes longer and it's a harder road than using your face from the beginning. You can try out that stuff later once you've got a platform up, running, and making you money. Okay. So then engaging content is the next piece. Share content that provides value, such as tips, success stories, and industry insights. This attracts and engages your target audience. And what happens is you become a person of influence because you're sharing more than just buy my products, join my team. You're, sharing value-based stuff, education, edutainment, inspiration, motivation, some of your lifestyle. And the other key is be authentic. Okay. So don't try to be someone you're not, just be you. And then interactive features are super fun on social media and they train your audience to interact, which is what you want. So use polls, Q&A sessions, live videos to interact with your audience and build relationships. Stories, shorts, all those things on different platforms are called different things, but they're kind of, in the same category. Then networking. Join groups, okay? Participate in relevant groups and forums related to your industry. Engage in discussions and other helpful advice. If you're in a group and you never say anything or never interact with the people, they don't know you're there. So it's kind of like groups are like a small town, and you want to become a person of influence in those groups. Now, this does not mean you are dropping your buy my stuff and join my team in these groups. You are adding value. You are engaging in discussions and you're offering helpful advice. And bringing people ultimately to your profile where your content is happening, building the know, like, and trust, right? Now, how you do that, we have all kinds of training on daily mode of operation. If you need that stuff, go to beachbossinfluencers.com. You can find, things there where you can get that information, but you're going to want to grab the social recruiting secrets course to get started if you're, new to this stuff. Okay.
Yes, absolutely. And so step 3 is utilizing referrals and word of mouth strategies. This is a big piece of it. When you can encourage referrals, and I think I've shared this on a podcast several weeks ago, where I talked about my cousin who built a massive, massive business inside the network marketing space, direct sales space. She sold Mary Kay, and she did it 100% off of referrals and word of mouth. Okay. So it is possible. And it's actually like if you're not utilizing or tapping in to this strategy, you're leaving so many leads and so much money on the table. And so what you want to do is you want to create something like an incentive to have people share. Okay. Have people share your products, joining your team, whatever that may be. If you have a Facebook group like Brandy was talking about, you might have a Facebook group that you're in. You can actually, host a drawing once a month for people that are willing to share your content, people that are willing to share your your products or whatever that may be. And then asking for recommendations, like when you are let's say you're on a call with somebody or you have a customer that is absolutely loving, whatever it is that you're promoting, don't hesitate to ask those satisfied people or partners for introductions to other people who might benefit from your products and services. This is a great way. We call this tap rooting, and it's when you're able to get into the networks of your network. Okay. And then leverage testimonials. Testimonials are a huge way to generate leads. And using testimonials and success stories from your satisfied customers to build the credibility and attract new prospects is gold when it comes to growing that list. And feature reviews, highlighting positive reviews and feedback, whether it be on your website, in your group, on your team system, whatever that may be, on social media profiles is a great way for for the people that are in your network, for their friends to see, the noise that you're making with your own network marketing business.
Awesome. So let's dive into step 4, and that is hosting events. And there are, old school, we used to have parties and do all of that thing. And what we love to leverage is, events that we can do on social media, in our groups, for your perfect prospects. And for their friends too, where they can actually, people who love your products, you can actually ask them to invite people to your events. And it's also a way to help your team grow and to help your team tap into the events that you create. So this could be a sneak peek event where you're creating could be a Zoom call where you're just like having a sneak peek into your products and your opportunity. Could be customer blitzes, could be challenges. I could spend half an hour talking about all of these. I think if you want to learn more about customer blitzes, about creating challenges in one of your groups where you invite people and your team can invite people, you can have a lot of fun, you can give a lot of value, and at the end of the challenge, the call to action can be to join your team or buy your products. So if you want to learn more about that, grab the Social Recruiting Secrets and then find out more about how you can learn how to do customer blitzes and sneak peeks. When it comes to these events, you want to be promoting that. So you're going to be promoting it in your social media. If you have an email list, market it to your email list. If you have a group, put it in your group. Make sure you're promoting it in your stories and reels, in your content, and putting it out there, but also talking about it to those people, in Messenger that you have a relationship with, that you've built a relationship with, and inviting those people who you think may be invited, or maybe those people that you've had a conversation with and it is going to help them with one of the problems that they have. Okay. And then the most important thing is we go to all the hassle of building these events and then we don't follow up afterwards. And the fortune is in the follow-up. Okay. That's an old saying, but the fortune is in the follow-up. So making sure that you follow up effectively afterwards. We loved to use Lead Magics to follow up with everybody, to actually set up the event, to invite people, but also to make sure that we were following up effectively afterwards. Okay. And to continue to nurture that relationship as well. Okay. To continue to nurture those leads and nurture that relationship, so that if it's not, if they're not interested now, and it's not like, if they say, no, this is not for me, fine. Okay. Let them go. But if it's just like, this isn't right for me quite yet, say, look, I'd love to keep building that. I'd love to keep connected with you, because I love the relationship we built, or I love the value that you shared, or I just love your energy. Okay. So keep connected with them and keep nurturing those leads. And it can be, you may offer something else. So it may be like in a customer blitz that you're giving away a product, or that you're giving away, you may in a challenge give away a free, social media. You're going to go over their social media profile. A social media audit? I couldn't think what the word was, but offer additional resources to help them as well, and to build that connection and to build your influence over them. Okay, so let's dive into step 5, Brandy.
Awesome. So step number 5 is implement a consistent prospecting system. And I want you to think of this like depositing a penny in your bank every day. Okay. I want you to think about that penny doubling every day. Once you create a daily routine or a daily mode of operation, so stuff you get done every day, includes activities such as reach outs, connecting with new people, following up with leads, and nurturing relationships. Again, if you don't have Lead Magics, go there, leadmagics.com, and get it with an X on the end. It's an amazing tool, which is the next piece. Utilize tools and software to manage your prospecting activities. Because for me, what was happening was I was doing all the do's, but then I was sucking at the follow-up, like Fran was saying. And so Lead Magics really changed a lot of things for me in the follow-up piece, because I could track people, understand where they are, what I had, what I talked to them about last. And it really, my conversion rate skyrocketed and my team exploded. Is complete like craziness once you really have a system that can help you in the prospecting tools, like we said. Okay. Then measure and improve. So if you're not tracking metrics, did it really happen? Like that's the other thing that I was taught by one of my mentors. You could be doing all the things and thinking about your business 24/7. But if you're not actually tracking it, you don't know where the holes are. You don't know where you can improve. And so track things such as number of new prospects, your conversion rate. If it takes you 10 people to recruit one, then, maybe you ought to work on your closing skills kind of thing. And then engagement levels. You want to track that kind of stuff. If you're not getting much engagement, how do you teach or train your audience to engage more, right? Maybe you're missing call to actions, or your audience loves polls, or maybe they love their giving their opinion, right? Try different things. And then adjust your strategy. So based on your metrics, adjust your prospecting strategies to improve your results and optimize your approach. Ultimately, none of us really got into network marketing for fun, right? We saw it as an opportunity to make more money. So if you're doing all the do's and you're not making money, there's something missing. So anyway, that's what I have to say about step number 5.
So if you'd like to learn how to attract a consistent flow of your perfect prospects for your own business so you can avoid all the spammy stuff that people hate, then click the link in the comments and grab our Social Recruiting Secrets course. And that link will be attached to this video somewhere. And don't forget to join our free online community with over 30,000 network marketers just like you to discover the secrets to grow your business using social media and automation. And you can find the link in the description or attached to this video or episode. And we will see you next time.